Hello and welcome to your March 2019 Tarot Scope. This month we have the new moon in Pisces and we have the full moon that is in Libra. So what I normally do on these monthly readings is just give you a general reading with information talking more related to the activation of the houses that the new and the full moon are falling in for you. So thank you for joining me and let's see your reading. Hello Taurus and welcome to your March 2019 Tarot Scope. So for you this month, the new moon at the beginning of the month, the 5th and around the 5th or the 6th of the month, the new moon is in your 11th house. So this is your social circle, your friends. This is a house of hopes and wishes for the future. This is also a house of technology, and Mercury is going retrograde for almost all of March. So be aware of that. And then the full moon for you is in your 6th house. This is your house of health, fitness, everyday habits, work, organizations. That's what you see in this. So with the new moon, that's when things are being planted. So for you, your wishes and your dreams, those are the seeds that I feel like are being put out there and planted for you. With your 6th house, and again with the full moon, your 6th house is, with the full moon is a time of release. So for some of you, you're going to see a release of something that is no longer serving you, that is probably something you're used to on an everyday basis. And this can vary, from individual to individual. All right, let's see what we got for you, Taurus. And with the full moon in the 6th house too, if it's a health related issue for some of you, this may be where you see that release, let go, you get that clean bill of health. So yes, ma'am, on that. All right, this is for you, Taurus. Very, very interesting and very nice. So this looks really good. It looks like you're committing to making this, you're committing to some decisions. This is it. This is where you're drawing the line. This is where you're laying down the law. This is where you're, saying this is what I need and recognizing what that is. It does look like for you this month, Taurus, I feel like you got a really mixed bag here right now. I feel like there are some things that are going on for you. I feel like the minor battles that maybe you are having with, your what you want to do and what you can do are that's really going to be part of the past for you very soon. You have the wish card in here, and again with this new moon in your 11th house, this is a really beautiful sign of what's to come, and that's fantastic. It does look like there's going to be something that's releasing for you. And I want to say this without putting any panic out there. I feel like this is something to do with either your home or it's going to be your job, one of those two things, but it's a place that you feel very secure and stable in a material way, specifically in that way, not in an emotional sort of situation. So I feel like and again, when we talked about the release, about by the end of the month, around the 20th, when you see things that are releasing that are no longer serving you or you're letting go of, it really looks like you're going to be letting go, or I do feel like you're doing this willingly, like releasing something that is not for your greater good. And the beautiful part of all of this is that sitting right next to the card that is sending, indicating to me that information, you've also got this other card that says this is a new opportunity to create and evolve and to grow and expand in your material world. But I feel like this is going to be a change from what you've already been doing. I do feel like with this wish card sitting in here, and again with your 11th house being activated with this new moon, that, you know, I wouldn't say to run and jump on the first opportunity or the opportunity that comes to you. I would absolutely, you know, take some time and look things over, especially with Mercury being in retrograde for most of the month. And I don't know if any of you all are feeling the feeling it already, but I've had a couple little electronical mishaps, let me just say. So with this situation, absolutely any opportunity or decision that you're making, you really want to, you know, look this over. You really want to pay attention to the details. You want to get to the nitty gritty of all of it. You know, the attention is all yeah. The devil is always in the details. That's what I'm trying to say. See, feeling that retrograde already. It's okay. But it does look like you're going to get through this, and like it's, you know, I feel like part of what you're releasing is going to be very uncomfortable for you to release it. Like I feel like you may struggle with letting this go. However, it's a beautiful indication from what I'm seeing right here that, you know, as you're moving towards this, you know, new opportunity, or you know, heading in the direction of this new idea or decision that you have made, that you're going to really, you know, bring to life and bring to fruition the outcome that you desire. And keep that in mind. It's the outcome that you desire. So if you're sitting there thinking negative, that's what you're going to be bringing back to you. If you're thinking of this, how this is going to work, how, you know, the success of this, and that's what you're going to bring. So keep that in mind. And again, with this card upside down, I just feel like there's a reason to issue caution for you Tauruses out there, to really, you know, pay attention, to really look things over. This in reverse is an indication that you may not be doing that, or you may just like, oh, I just want this so bad, let me just sign on the dotted line. Not a great thing to do. Really look at the details and all this. If you're, you know, I don't recommend buying cars, buying electronics, doing any high-priced items, signing any contracts. That's not normally something you would recommend during a Mercury in retrograde. And so with this card like this, it's really an indication. And you know, for some of you out there, not a lot of you, but there are a few of you that are out there, this could be an indication that you're overthinking, and you know, you're looking it over and over and over and over, and by the time you've come to the decision, you know, this opportunity may be gone. So I don't want to push anybody or pressure anybody into hurry up and make a decision. I definitely don't think you should do that. I think you should do your due diligence and take your time and, you know, look over the situation before making a decision, and then making an educated decision and moving forward. And with this card right at the top of all of it, the center of everything going on for you this month, I really feel like you are going to make that educated decision that really is going to put you in the right place at the right time. Like you'll really be seeing that the benefits from that. So I do hope that serves you well, and I wish you a fabulous March. Have a great day.